Hello, hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you guys here in the membership platform for the She Network. And I have my beautiful special guest coming on to share her excellence today with you and to give you some tips and tips and tricks for how to implement. Tell them specifically what you're going to be talking about today, Di, because I want to make sure that I get this right.
Yeah, so today I'm going to be talking a little bit about believe and showing up in a different way on social media. So that way you can go from 0 to 100 customer organically on social media. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So we're going to go through a few things that's really important to be able to have those results, but it's going to be fun. I promise it's going to be fun.
All right. Well, I'm going to go backstage here. I'm going to let you take off and I'll let you do your magic. So here you go.
Hi, everybody. All right, so now I got my PowerPoint here. This is so exciting. I just want to say hello. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for just taking your time and be able to learn just a few things that I have learned throughout my last 4 years in network marketing. And but this apply for people that are coach, if you are open your own business, having your own products, because we need to show up in a very different way, right? So on the PowerPoint is say every next level of your life will demand a different you. And I'm kind of like a little nervous a little bit, and I can feel it on my heart that somebody need this message today. And this is the reason why I'm here, right? Because you are listening to this message and you're like, I bet she's talking to me right now. I need to go to the next level. That was me a few times throughout my 4 years in business and entrepreneur, building a business online. I have been an entrepreneur for the past 8 years, but in network marketing about 4 years right now. So every next level of your life will demand a new you. So let me see, how can I go to the next slide? Just give me 1 second. Okay, so before we get started, you have a small gift from me. And just know that you are absolutely amazing and that you are beautifully made for this moment and for this presentation right now. So let's start it here. So before we get started, I wanted to tell you just a little bit about myself because it's really important. It's like, who I'm talking to, who is coaching me today? So a little bit about me. I'm a twin mama. I am a pilot's wife, a former flight attendant. So I used to be a flight attendant for about 7 years. I am Miss Indiana for 2019 and also for 2021. So that's super exciting. I have never been pageant before. That's actually my first pageant. I'm a Christian. So I call myself as a Christian entrepreneur. I'm a founder of Christ Fast PC. It's also a nonprofit organization. I'm a founder of a social entrepreneur leader. So I love helping people and motivating them to go to the next level. I have a 7-figure international business back home in Brazil. I'm also a #1 international bestseller. Super excited about that because becoming an author has been on my list for the longest time. I thought that was never going to happen, but it did, and the book went bestseller. I'm also a network marketing top producer. So that's what I'm going to teach you guys today, how to recruit from 0 to 100 customer organically. And I have enrolled about 400, I think now probably about 500 recruits on Facebook, okay? And this was the funny one. I have only recruited about 2 people on Instagram, but I'm working on it, and I promise you guys I'm almost there. Now, let's get real, because those are great things for you to know, great statistics, so that way you're like, oh my goodness, I can listen to her, right? Because she has a little bit of credibility. But who are you, right? Who are you, the real you? And this is it. So this is the real me. I was born in poverty on a third world country. I was raised by a single mom who couldn't write and read. And you might relate yourself throughout my story here because I want you to feel that power in yourself as we're going through this. I have made my own toys out of plastic bottles when I was younger. I was touched inappropriately by the when I was probably around 8, 10, and 12 years old by an adult, which is kind of hard to say it, but it's good to let it out because I know a lot of you guys have traumatic things that happen in your life, and this is probably why it's stopping you to go to the next level. So sometimes when you speak it out, it gives you that power. So English is my second language. So you're going to hear a little bit of an accent. I'm actually Brazilian. I speak Portuguese, and English is my second language. I had a period of my childhood that I didn't have much and money. I had a lot of money at one point, and then we lost it all again. So I had no money to start. Then we had some money as a family. And then by the time I was the age of 17, we didn't have anything. So I used to clean toilets at the age of 18. That was one of my jobs, and I'm so proud of that because it was so many teaching lessons on cleaning toilets every day at Home Depot in England because I lived in England for a while. I was lost in a world without God for a long time. I was addicted to cigarettes for over 20 years. And the nightlife was basically my life, right? On my 20s. That's all I did every weekend. It was drinking, smoking, hanging out with my friends because I was away from Jesus. I was married at 19, divorced by 22. If anybody here has been divorced and you feel like, I'm worthless and, nobody's going to want me and you have all this doubt in your mind, don't worry. God has a plan for you. I had no credibility, right? I had no money at some point. I had no family support because my family lived 3,000 miles away. They live in Brazil, South America. I recently, got remarried. So like I said to you, it's always a chance, right? Like if you believe in yourself and you have the joy inside of you, you're going to find the right people. So I found the right man to marry. But also after I got married, I also had a foreclosure. I have always been between 150 to 155 to all the way to 225. So self-image is a really hard topic for me because I feel like Oprah so many times because I'm always up and down when it comes to my weight. So I don't know if you can relate to that. Guess what? I show up. And it's exactly what I want you to view this training is that if you don't show up, how are you going to bless other people? And if you cannot be your authentic self, how can other people be the better version of themselves because they are around you? So this is the reason why I told you in the beginning, who I was. And I'm telling you right now, like exactly who I am and the truth about myself. So remember this. As you're going through your entrepreneur journey, you are an overcomer. You are an overcomer. You're constantly overcoming obstacles so you can get to the next level and the different version of yourself. So that way you can bless so many people. So today I'm going to be talking about how can you go from 0 to 100 signups organically on social media. And the first thing that needs to happen, it's believe. And people are like, how can I get believe? How can I get believe? I don't have any results, right? And I thought that way too. And then I started to realize that I need to take the action to have the results so that way my belief got bigger. And as my belief got bigger, so's my confidence. And so's other people started to believe in me and they want to be closer to me and find out what I was doing. So let's get started so we can learn how can we get from 0 to 100 sign up organically. I have been doing this every year. For the past 4 years, I have signed up 100 or more every year, all organically on social media. So limited beliefs is a guarantee of limited results. So I'm going to say that again. Limited beliefs guarantee limited results. So if you don't starting to take action, even if it is imperfect, because it has to be imperfect because you don't know everything yet. It has to be messy in the beginning. But if you don't take that action, right, you won't get any results. And if you don't have results, you're not going to believe, right? It's kind of like you taking a protein shake and you're not working out and you're eating bad and not getting any results and you don't believe in the product. Does that make sense? But if you take in the shake and you start to drink water, eating a little bit healthier, start working out a little bit more, you're starting to believe. It's like, wow, this is amazing. I can do this. But you got to take the action. So I want you to picture yourself, okay? This is a picture of myself when I first started network marketing. I was brand new, right? I was one of my first lives. I was freaking out, sweating, taking forever to press that button, but I did it anyway. But this was me before, and I want you to really think about who do you choose to be? I used to be the person that put others before me. I wanted change, but I was scared of change. People took advantage of my good heart, right? I'm a yellow personality, if you know anything about personality. So let me tell you, I'm a yellow and red and then blue and a little bit of green. I was closed-minded and judgmental about home business. That was me. I felt controlled by other people's opinion. Whatever they say, I believe it, right? This is not good for you. This is not going to work out. I was like, yeah, I think they're right, but they were not right. I had the mommy guilt to the max. I had twin girls when I first started the business. They were about 4 years old, and I had to work the business, work 50 hours a week in a hospital. So I have that guilt that I'm not giving enough time to my kids. I felt like I didn't deserve this kind of success. I'm not good enough. I don't have time, or even I'm creative. What if this doesn't work out for me? Right? Like you're constantly thinking about, like it works out for Sally, it works out for Sophie, it works out for Amber, but not for me. It's not going to happen for me. I'm not skinny, so I don't love my body. It's a self-image thing. I'm constantly telling myself I didn't like myself. I need to stop saying that. I was often tired. I was hurt. I didn't have that many people that were positive around me. I was a positive person, but I didn't have more people positive around me so I can become even more positive, right? Have more confidence. I overthink. I was constantly anxious. I was fearful of not living the fullest and regretting my decisions. So hopefully today you understand that if you don't take the action, if you don't believe in yourself, right, you're going to regret, and you don't want to live in regret. So who do you choose to be now? So now in my life, it's like I'm putting God first, family, then business. Become an example and show up and show it to other people. How do you win? How did you do it? How did you get your first customer? How did you sign up, right? The first person in your business. Or if you were a coach, like how do you sign up like the first client? For example, like you're no longer living on the power of others, right? What other people telling you what to do. You just believe in yourself and just take the action either way. Full accept your flaws. If you don't accept your flaws, you're constantly going to compare yourself with other people, and that will lead to compareritis, and that will lead you to procrastination, and then you're not doing anything at all. Just love you and be you just the way you are, right? Just know that you have more than enough and you live in pure abundance. Just know that you also can find the happiness that you always wanted it. It's all in front of you and inside of you. But just gonna go all the way to the bottom there. God first, then everything else will fall in place. And I believe in coaching. Okay, this is the reason why you're here in this group today with Taylor Thompson. Oh my God, this is amazing. She put this amazing group here together, a private group, so you can learn from other people that are going through, right, the same struggles and have the same fears. It's for you to see that you can do it too. So I truly believe in coaching. I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't even be doing this presentation today if I didn't know, right, about coaching. And follow successful people. Why? Because they have done it. They have paved the way. They know the hows, and they can teach you. So choose. Care about other people's opinions, or choosing to care about your own growth. Who do you choose to be? Are you going to be that person that feels like I'm not worthy? Or are you going to change to the next person and become that queen, right? And know exactly what you want. I heard this question a long time ago. I can't remember where I heard it from, but I just love this question. Who loses if you don't win? Who loses if you don't win? So if you don't take the action, if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to lose in the process? Because they have so many people right now. They're watching you. They're cheering you on because they want you to win. Because once you win, they will feel as this is my turn too. So I just had a little quick action for you. So this is what I do every day. It's very simple. It's like every day when I wake up in the morning, I'm actually in bed. The first thing that comes out of my mouth now is say, I believe in me. And I say, I believe in you. And what does that mean, the you? I believe you means I believe on my future self, on my future Di Carter, where she's going to be. So I believe in me. This is for today. I'm going to conquer this day. I'm going to have a joyful day. I'm going to meet so many new people. I'm about to blast so many people. But I also believe in you, Di. I believe in your future self. I believe what you're about to become and what you're going to do in this world. And you have to declare there to yourself as you get up in the morning, because so many things going to happen throughout the day. They're going to knock you down. But once you get up in the morning, you said you believe in yourself, nothing going to stop you. So I also have the 10 points vision before I prospect. It's just that I write it down, 10 things about what I want in the future. And I read those every day in the morning. And when I started my journey, I wrote a loving letter to myself. So those are the 3 steps that I want to give it to you. Okay. Stop this or whatever you can do, screenshot it, because I want you to do those things, because it's really going to change, how do you view your online business? Hope you guys have a fantastic time already. So here's some of the books. You can screenshot this that I have. Read it. I love Ray Hagdon. Oh my goodness. This guy over here has changed my life. Just the way he coaches. I love John Maxwell. So good. Eric and Warwick GoPro. My goodness. Like all those books in here are fantastic. The 4 Agreement. Whew. That's one of the first books that I read. I actually have read it twice now. But just a little bit of personal development, because you need that. You need to feed yourself some of those words every day, even if it's just for like 5 minutes every day. But you got to grow your mindset. So what is the top producer secrets, right? Like how can you get from 0 to 100 customers every year? It is a little bit of the process, but if you don't start now, when are you going to start? Or would you like to live in a full regret? So take a few notes of this presentation of the things that I'm talking about, and hopefully this is all going to help you. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. So One, the top producer secrets whenever they're building online is one for sure, social media. Number two, it's branding you, like branding who you are and just being authentic, right? Not copying everybody else. And number three, that's the most important one for me, it's relationship marketing. You got to build the relationship with people so they can trust you and then they ended up buying from you. So social media, let's brainstorm a little bit. So who is your inner circle? So I open a nonprofit organization. That is my beautiful team when it comes to Christ Fest. Christ Fest is definitely, it is a Christian concert that I put up here in my community. I have done it 4 years in a row, and we have stopped now because of the pandemic, but it's amazing the friendships that you can build. So who are your inner circle? Like, who are the people that you're surrounding yourself with? Like, are you part of a volunteer? Are you volunteering in your community? Are you part of your church, or are you part of a club? Who are your circle of friends? Who are your husband's friends, your friends' friends? Like, what are you part of? Right? That will be that can be part of your inner circle. Okay. Because we don't know what other people know, but you know, who can I get in touch with? Who can I, like be part of what I do? So who are you attracting to your inner circle? That's really important too. Like the way that you act and who you are, it's going to be the people that you're attracting. So gotta be always thinking about that part. And who is going to leave your inner circle, right? Bye, Felicia. Bye-bye. I don't want you around me. And to me, it's like people that are negative, people that doesn't believe in what I do, people that constantly putting other people down. Or if it is on social media, they just posting things that just doesn't make me feel good. And if that doesn't make me feel good, then I cannot be the best version of myself. Doesn't mean I don't love them. I just don't have to have them on Facebook. So I literally every month I clean up my social media, and I wanted to add people that add value into my life and people that I can also put some value in their life as well. So I delete people that does not serve me at all. So that was the same one. So something for you to always to remember, whatever you do, do it with all your heart. And why is that? Because when you do it with your mind, thing doesn't go right. But when you do it with your heart, things just flows. So branding. The branding part, people think it's for the people that you know. You got to remember, branding is for the people who are coming into your social media. Branding is for the people that don't even know who you are, right? So stop that whole the imposter syndrome guilt, okay, that I'm not good enough. Who do I think I am? You are more than enough, and you are ready, okay? You are ready to go to the next level. Just get into it and just do it. Don't worry about it. You are in a growth period. This is the most beautiful part of the entrepreneurship, is whenever you go from 0 to 10%, 20%, 30%, 50, 60 to 100%, and you feel the best. That's when you're starting to grow. So relationship marketing, what is your minimum? What does that mean? So relationship is what? It's between A and B. What's your minimum? It means how many people are you going to talk to? How many conversations are you going to start every day to have to build that relationship? Because the marketing part is your business. So I always say this all the time. I also heard this from one of my coaches, Robbie Motter. No asking, it's no blessing. So if you wanted to grow a business, and if you want to go from 0 to 100, you must to be asking. You must to be starting conversation to be able to see the blessing, to be able to see your business to grow. So closing sales attribute, like those are the 4 things that I think it's really important. So number 1 is to be consistent, right? Having a positive attitude. So I say over there, like clean up, show up, and your sales goes up. Clean up means you clean it up your Facebook, right? You showing up, your tax posts, like what you posted in your profile. You're also showing up by what you posted on your social media story. And then your sales goes up. Why? Because more people are curious. More people wants to know, what are you doing? What is the diet doing today? What is this product that she's using? Oh, she's working out now. Okay. I want to be friends with her. Do you see what I mean? So if you clean up your social media, then you show up, the sales going to go up. So number 2, accountability. What tools can you count on daily? So if you are in a network marketing company or a coaching or business, like, what do you have to offer when people ask you, like, what do you do? Right? In my company, we have a video, right, that we can send it to them. We don't explain anything. We let the tools speak for yourself. And people will make a decision if that is for them or not, if they want the product or if they want the business, right? But you gotta share the tools. So the accountability is, what kind of tools do you have? And if you don't have one, then you maybe have to create a video. Number 3 is the commitment part of it. The blessings are in your follow-up system. So you show them what you have, and then now you have to do what? You have to go back and follow up with them. Hey, what did you like the best? What got you the most excited about what you just have seen? Number 4, integrity. Don't offer what you can't deliver, right? You have a product and you tell people, oh yeah, you use this product, you're going to lose 15 pounds every month. Well, the product does not deliver 15 pounds every month. Tell them the truth. The truth works. The truth sells. Right? I have this product, it's amazing. I'm averaging 3 to 5 pounds every month. That is doable. Whenever they get results, they're going to tell everybody else about you. And here it is. So clean up your social media. Take a screenshot of this right now. You want to have a nice cover photo. You want to have a photo of yourself on your profile. You want to have the introduction over there. Who are you, right? I'm teaching moms to unleash your creativity and find your purpose as a social entrepreneur. What is the statement that you have over here? Have something that's attracting the right customers into your business. And then the bio part of it, just a little bit of things that you have done in your past. And that's pretty much it. So if you wanted to know how to do like a cover photo, you can definitely Google it, how to use Canva. Right? Canva is a Canva app. It's free. You can also look it up on YouTube too, how to use Canva. But here's like 9 pictures of myself so people figured out who I am. I'm a mom of twins. I'm a Christian. I used to work in surgery. I do mission trips, right? I am in the pageant right now. I work from home, so I have a picture of myself in the computer. And then the second part is show up, right? Do you have a social media calendar? Do you know what you're about to be posting? So I would say 1 post a day, it is enough. 1 post a day. Facebook has changed completely. You don't have to be posting every day all the way up. Not every day. You do have to post every day, but not all day. 1 post a day. Everything else goes into your Facebook stories. And of course, you got to engage. How do you make the sales? You need to go into the private messages. So this is just me whenever I do community work, whenever I'm speaking, if I write a book, if I work on social media, or I'm just showing up every day. In the beginning of my Facebook live videos, I used to have about 50 views. Now I can get up to like 1,000 views. And that number, it really doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're showing up, because most people, it's not liking or commenting your stuff either way, but they will send you a private message. So here it is. I was talking about like the calendar, right? If you kind of know what you're going to write, it's so much simpler. And your sales just going to go up. So social media is basically an ATM machine. I'm not trying to say this in a greedy way, right? But truly it is, because the people out there in your audience, they want what you have. They want your products. They want your opportunity. The problem is, what is it? The problem is you're not asking. Because if you're asking, you're going to have the blessings. That's how you're going to get from 0 to 100 customers. So take a screenshot of this if you want. This is like for your weekly calendar, things that you need to be posting about, engagement question, live videos. And this is monthly, like talk about a struggle, a fear, a holiday. Maybe you're grateful for a coach or somebody, those are good things for you to post it, right? It kind of gives you a variety a little bit too. And something to remember, faith can't move mountains. So you got to have the faith, even though you can't see yet what's about to happen, but things are about to explode for you, because that's what happened for me when I first started to where I am today. Whew, I never thought I would be where I am today. So faith can move mountains. Matthew 17:20. Keep that faith alive. So last, relationship marketing. You got to master in that closing by faster. Okay. So one, if you want it to be closing, you can't be overthinking, you can't be a procrastinator, and you can't be skeptical of your business and your product. If you are skeptical of your product and your business, then you don't have a business. You need to find a whole new business. So relationship marketing, it is for a professional closer, because you mastering your emotion, right? And you just taking the action by asking the question. So closing like a pro. If you are adding new friends, you are already closing like a pro, because you have new people to talk to. If you are exciting and posting daily, at least once a day, you're already closing like a pro. If you are ready to start closing, so get ready right now to do some screenshots, okay? Do some screenshots of some of my scripts that I use personally to close people, to start a conversation, to do some follow-ups in starting closing them. You guys ready? Okay, so here's my little quick system. Less is more. Keep it simple, not salesy. Who are your friends that you're closing? Like, who are your friends you're closing? So to me, this little formula here is his. To me, it's like his plan, right? God's plan. So number one, you got to say hello. Number two, you got to invite. And then number three, you have to sell, which means the follow-up and closing. So take a screenshot of this right now. This is a breakdown how to start a conversation, because without starting a conversation, you can't close them. You cannot get from 0 to 100 customer. So here it is. If you post or do a live, this is the script. If it is a brand new friend that you just add into your Facebook, you wanted to send them a message right away, right? Why are you adding someone as a friend if you don't have a message for them? If it is an old friend, you can send this. If it is someone that is in social media stories, you can send this script. So take a second right now and screenshot this right now. Number two, a breaking down, no asking, no getting, no blessing. This is the invitation part of it. Make it simple and short, right? So if it is an old friend, it's your old market, this is a script for you. If they say yes, this is a script for you. So take a screenshot right now. Closing is to break it down. You got to have posture as you're closing, right? You can't be afraid. If you already showed them the product, now you got to close them. So here it is. Here how you follow up with people. You send them something, then now you're going to say, hey, as a promise, I would follow up. Can you see yourself benefiting from losing an extra 10 pounds? Can you see yourself benefiting from having more energy for your kids? Can you see yourself benefiting from having less wrinkle? Whatever it is, the product that you have, you're going to put it right there, okay? Why is less wrinkle important to you? Why is having be 10 pounds lighter important for you? Why is X, Y, and Z, right? Get those answers, because this is when you're going to start to closing them, okay? So take a screenshot of this. All right, take a screenshot, because this is my secret. This is my secret. This is how I get from 0 to 100 every year. Every year, okay? This year alone, oh my goodness, I have been exploding like crazy, and this is what I use. So here we go. We are about to get to the end of this. We got just 2 more slides and that's it. So your daily method of operation. If you focus on those 3 things over here, you're going to succeed. You're going to get to a 6-figure, basically, if you stay consistent. Stay consistent, get to a 6-figure. Stay consistent, get to your first $500. Get to your first $1,000. Get to your first 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20. If you stay consistent, you're going to grow. How? You got to add new friends. If you don't have new friends, how are you going to say hello? How are you going to start a new conversation? Facebook give you the opportunity to have 5,000 friends. Be very selective who you become friends with. Are those the people that you wanted to have in your business? If they are not, don't add them into your Facebook. Secondly, is the ATM system. What's that mean? Like, if you haven't heard it before, it's basically if you have a group where have all the videos and your products from your company, right? Or if you're a coach, you're gonna have like all your units in there, or whatever you have, your PDFs, right? So basically, you're adding someone into a group, you tagging them into the information that you want them to see. And number 3, that's M, right? And you want to message them back and just ask them, hey, what did you like the best? Right? What got you excited about what you just saw? What got you excited? You want to know what they're excited about, not like what they think. Right? You wanted to ask them what's the best. And 3, follow up. Follow up, that's when you have all your sales, but I give you all the scripts already, right? You can look it back into it. But if you don't follow up, then you're not going to have any sales. And how many times do you follow up? Until they say yes. So my average is usually between about 7 to 9 follow up to get them to become a customer and hopefully become a business partner. That's, for me, my average. Some people can be 2, some people can be 10, some people can be 15. But if you track it, then you know too. So one little quick tip. I love searching the word happy birthday every day and sending happy birthday message, the same image. So I can just copy and paste, and that becomes very simple. Also doing happy birthday, you get to find out the people that you still want to be friends with. And if you don't want to be friends with, you just delete them in your birthday. They're not even going to know that you delete them on their birthday, okay? But if they're not serving you, if you don't want them to be part of your circle because they'll not bring you any value, that's okay, right? You're going to have probably your group of people that matters to you. So here you go. Got 2 more slides and 1 more slide to go, and that's it. One of my biggest tip to retain a customer is send them a card. You can send them a digital card that you make it on a Canva. Just say, thank you so much. Here's the customer service number. Here, X, Y, and Z that you need after you use the product, right? Show it to them that you care. After the sale, it didn't finish. The follow-up doesn't finish. Now you got to follow up with them at least once a month, or once every 2 months, but you have to follow up with them. You work so hard to get your customer, right? You want them to be raving fans so they can refer their family and friends to you. You can do a written one. That is the most effective one for me. When I write them a written card and say, thank you so much. Your first order meant so much to me. You're going to love this product. So give them a little tip or something. Maybe you can send them some candy, whatever you want, right? But the written, it's awesome. And that audio message. A lot of people use an audio message right now on social media. So send them an audio message and let them know how much you appreciate them so they can hear the tone of your voice. And last one, and we basically finished, right? And hopefully that you got so much value today, that you screenshot everything that you needed to screenshot. I do want to say thank you for being here, and thank you, Taylor, for the interview on Tuesday, and thank you for letting me do this presentation for your audience. I am so excited for them, and I'm so excited to hear what was the tips they got from this, what did they like the most about the presentation, and I'm just like grateful, like my heart truly grateful for this community and for the invitation. But let me finish with this. This is really important, right? This is She Network Group, and it's about us women. Something to remember, right? I always have something to remember. She is more precious than rubies. You are a ruby. You absolutely beautiful, wonderful, amazing. You're about to do big things. What God has in store for you, you can't even imagine, because it's massive, and especially for you. Are you going to live on the small box, or are you going to step out, take the action, create the belief, right? And go into the bigger box, because that bigger box is exactly what's waiting for you. I just want to finish it up saying that you are made for more, and I believe you. Love you, and thank you so much for letting me be here on this presentation. And I just want to say have a fantastic day today. You can always come back here anytime that you want, and I absolutely love you. All right. Bye.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. It was amazing. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Yay.
Okay.